He sits by the wall where the candlelight leans, a glass with no hurry, a coat pressed clean. No diamonds flashing, no stories sold, just a quiet man carrying something old. He reads the room like a letter unopened, knows when to speak, knows when to fold. 1,000 storms in the lines of his hands, but he never lets thunder disturb the band. He's walked through fire with a calm face on, lost a few battles and still moved on. He does not explain what the night has cost, he pays in silence for the things he lost. He is the kind of man who stays silent, moves through the dark with a steady mind. He does not beg for the world to notice, he leaves a shadow and walks behind. Quiet man at table 9, candle burning, glass half wine. Every choice is measured slow, he says less than most men know. Keeps sliding beside his sleep, somebody waiting for what he believes. He turns it down, lets the moment breathe. Some decisions need privacy. He remembers a promise made years ago on a rain-wet street by a broken road. He could have turned bitter, could have turned cold, but he chose to carry his weight with soul. There is grace in the way he declines a fight. There is strength in not proving you are right. He keeps his pain where no crowd can see, and calls that burden dignity. He is the kind of man who stays silent, moves through the dark with a steady mind. He does not beg for the world to notice, he leaves his shadow and walks behind. Quiet man at table 9, candle burning, glass half wine. Every choice is measured slow, he says less than most men know. Let the loud men drink for the mirror, let the proud men sharpen their names. He just listens to the old blues singer and lets the smoke cover the flames. He has loved without making a witness, he has heard without making a sound. When the night tried to make him reckless, he set both feet on the ground. Quiet man, no need to shine. Midnight folded in his spine. When he leaves, the room will know. Sun and thunder, soft and low. He came in late with rain on his shoes, not chasing comfort, not chasing news. The waitress knew not to ask too much. Some men are private even when they are crushed. He chose a seat where the mirror was cracked, so he would not have to look too far back. The soft blues record turned under the flame, and nobody there even knew his name. He had buried a dream before sunset, smiled at work so no one guessed, put his grief in a folded square, and carried it neatly everywhere. There is no applause for the strong, no brass parade when they move along, no bright reward for the weight they bear, no crowd to say they saw him there. But he stands, he breathes, he carries on, with quiet grace till the night is gone. No applause for the strong, still he walks where he belongs. He once believed that love would stay if he gave enough of his soul away. But some hearts leave without making noise, and grown men learn to lower their voice. Now he watches the ice in his whiskey turn, like all the slow lessons a man must learn. He forgives her name without saying it out. That is what dignity is all about. He has no hunger to make her wrong, no need to prove that he was strong. He lets the silence do the healing, and keeps his sorrow off the ceiling. There is no applause for the strong, no brass parade when they move along, no bright reward for the weight they bear, no crowd to say they saw him there. But he stands, he breathes, he carries on, with quiet grace till the night is gone. No applause for the strong, still he walks where he belongs. A man can break and still behave, a man can hurt and still be brave, a man can lose what he wanted most, and never turn himself into a ghost. He tips his glass to the empty chair, not for return, just because he cared. Some goodbyes are not defeat, they are mercy dressed discreet. Outside the bar, the streetlights bend, he disappears around the end. No applause, no final song, just a silent man, still moving strong. The clock behind the bar says pain. The windows wear silver from the midnight rain. He turns his ring with a thoughtful thumb, like counting battles that never made him numb. He has a daughter sleeping across town, a mother who calls when her hope breaks down, a brother in trouble, a business thin, and still he keeps courtesy under his skin. Nobody sees the ledgers he balances late, the meals he skips, the calls he takes. He does not ask the world to understand. He just does the work with a steady hand. It is the silent work of a gentleman, holding the line when nobody can, keeping his word when the night gets rough, making less look like enough. Silent work, no golden stage, no headline written, no lifted praise. In candlelight with a tired soul, he keeps his people whole. The singer bends a note like old regret. He watches smoke curl from a cigarette, not his own. He gave that up. Some vices die when love is enough. He checks a message, then writes back slow, says I will handle it, get some sleep and let go. Only 4 words and a promise hidden, a whole life carried in one decision. He knows a man is not what he says, but what he protects when comfort fades. So he folds his fear in a napkin clean, and leaves no panic to be seen. It is the silent work of a gentleman, holding the line when nobody can, keeping his word when the night gets rough, making less look like enough. Silent work, no golden stage, no headline written, no lifted praise. In candlelight with a tired soul, he keeps his people whole. Let the world adore the loud and bright, the ones who sell their storms for light. He will be the roof when the rain comes through, the locked front door, the paid past due. He is not cold, he is careful with flame. He is not gone, he is guarding a name. And every bruise he never shows becomes a strength that softly grows. The bill is paid, the glass is dry. He steps beneath a moonless sky. The silent work begins again in the quiet hands of a gentleman. He lays his watch on the table wood, like time itself should behave if it could. bar glass glows with amber light, and the city whispers through the blinds tonight. He has three choices and none are clean. One saves the money, one saves a dream. One breaks a promise he made back then, to never become like certain men. He does not rush when the stakes are high. He lets the guitar tell him why. Every note falls slow and wise, like truth returning in disguise. Candlelight decisions made where no one cheers. A quiet man with vision, looking through the years. He will not dress his pain in thunder. He will not bow to fear. Candlelight decisions keep his conscience clear. His friends would tell him to take the crown. His enemies pray he will break down. But he knows power without control is just another debt on the soul. He folds the paper, slides it away. Some offers die when they meet the day. He leaves the money where it belongs and lets the blues forgive his wrongs. He has seen men sell their names for less, then call it hunger, call it success. But hunger fades when the morning comes, and shame stays seated with everyone. Candlelight decisions made where no one cheers. A quiet man with vision, looking through the years. He will not dress his pain in thunder. He will not bow to fear. Candlelight decisions keep his conscience clear. The drummer brushes like distant rain. The guitar bends around his pain. He does not smile, but he does not fall. Some men stand by, saying nothing at all. He writes one line on a napkin white, and tears it twice in the candlelight. The right thing rarely shines like gold. Sometimes it only leaves you whole. He pays his tab with a steady hand, leaves no sermon, makes no stand. But the room feels changed when he disappears. Candlelight decisions echo for years. There is a chair by the candle he always takes, where the floorboards remember his quiet weight. He hangs his hat sit on the same brass nail like a captain returning from a private sail. No one knows the verdict he heard today. No one knows what he had to give away. He nods to the singer, then lowers his eyes. A gentleman keeps certain storms inside. He could have broken beneath the call, could have cursed the ceiling, blamed them all. But the room sees only a folded coat and a man who breathes through a tightened throat. In the chair by the candle, he carries what he can handle. No witness, no warning, just midnight slowly falling. In the chair by the candle, he lets the old blues ramble. A silent man can be heavy as stone, even when he sits alone. He thinks of a house with a hallway light, where somebody waits through another night. He thinks of the words he must not say until he knows how to shape the way. Bad news needs a careful hand, not thrown like glass across the land. So he rehearses mercy line by line and gives the truth a little time. He knows that love is not only fire, sometimes it is time and restraint and wire, holding together what might come loose when fear is hungry for an excuse. In the chair by the candle, he carries what he can handle. No witness, no warning, just midnight slowly falling. In the chair by the candle, he lets the old blues ramble. A silent man can be heavy as stone, even when he sits alone. The flame leans left, the room turns blue. He asks himself what honor would do. Not what is easy, not what is fast, but what will still stand when the anger is past. He lifts his glass to no one near, swallows the edge of one more year, then writes this sentence he came to find with a steady hand and a troubled mind. There is a chair by the candlelight where a man once chose the harder right. When he leaves, the shadows know he carried more than he let show. Discretion wears a dark suit tonight, pressed at the shoulders, fitted just right. He walks like a secret the room understands, with old world manners and weathered hands. He never leans into careless talk, never leaves footprints where fools would walk. He keeps his temper below his breath and lets his patience argue best. Somebody tried to pull him into war with a bitter word at the barroom door. He only looked once, then turned away. A quiet man has nothing to say. Discretion wears a dark suit, and silence wears a crown. He does not need to answer when the noise comes around. He knows what matters, he knows what fades. He moves with purpose through smoky shades. Discretion wears a dark suit in a candlelit room. He leaves no wound behind him, just a trace of good perfume. There was a time he would swing too fast, mistake every insult for broken glass. Now he knows anger is borrowed fire. It burns the hand and feeds the liar. He keeps one photo in his inside pocket, a small old key and a silver locket. Reminders of people he has to protect by earning peace and keeping respect. He has bills to pay and a name to keep, a house where old memories sleep. He cannot afford the luxury of giving fools his energy. Discretion wears a dark suit, and silence wears a crown. He does not need to answer when the noise comes around. He knows what matters, he knows what fades. He moves with purpose through smoky shades. Discretion wears a dark suit in a candlelit room. He leaves no wound behind him, just a trace of good perfume. The guitar moans like polished wood, the drummer whispers where thunder stood. He lifts his glass, but not too high. Some victories do not meet the sky. He has learned restraint is not retreat, it is choosing where your soul should bleed. He leaves the table clean and still, like a man governed by his will. No loud goodbye, no need to prove. He makes the quietest power move through the smoke and midnight blue. Discretion wears a dark suit, His collar is neat, but his heart is warm. He has been awake since before the dawn. He orders black coffee after midnight wine, like a man who keeps trouble on a private line. The piano sighs where the shadows bend. He nods once softly to an old lost friend. No grand confession, no careless prayer, just a quiet breath in the heavy air. He learned long ago, not every wound needs a name, not every hard road has someone to blame. He carries his questions beneath his coat and burns his answers in the words he never wrote. The gentleman never explains. He lets time speak through the rain. He does not raise his voice to prove what a steady soul can do. The gentleman never explains. He keeps his honor through the pain, in a corner where the candle wanes. The gentleman never explains. There was a woman who knew his smile before the world made it slow and mild. There was a deal he refused to make, though it cost him more than a man should take. He could have shouted, could have shown the scar, could have named the names from a crowded bar, but he signed no anger into the night. He just chose what he knew was right. He knows revenge is an expensive drink, and pride can drown a man quicker than he thinks. So he sips his silence and lets it burn. There are lessons only quiet men learn. The gentleman never explains. He lets time speak through the rain. He does not raise his voice to prove what a steady soul can do. The gentleman never explains. He keeps his honor through the pain, in a corner where the candle wanes. The gentleman never explains. Unless a man would chase applause and dress his grief in righteous cause, but he knows peace is a narrow door. You cannot enter while keeping score. He leaves no trail of broken pride. He keeps the storm house locked inside, and every choice he makes alone builds a kingdom no one owns. The band plays low, the room grows thin. He buttons his coat and walks within. No speech, no claim, no final refrain. The gentleman never explains. He enters like low smoke under yellow light, not demanding the room, not hiding from sight. His shoes know streets where the rain falls hard. His eyes know losses that never leaves scars. He sits near the corner where the saxophone cries, under candle reflections and tired neon signs. A woman laughs loud at the far end booth. He just lowers his gaze to the shape of truth. He has carried bad news in his breast pocket, kept his voice calm when he wanted to drop it. There are storms that never reach the skin, but they change the weather deep within. A man like low smoke does not arise for show. He moves where the night goes, steady, dark and slow. He holds back the lightning, keeps grace in his hands. A man like low smoke still fills the room where he stands. He once took blame for another man's fall, let them write his name wrong on the wall. Not because he was weak, not because he was blind, but some truth need a better time. He could have cleared himself with one cruel line, could have ruined a family, could have drawn blood fine. Instead he let the rumor fade by degrees and paid for peace with private grief. He knows every answer has a price, and being right can still cut twice. So he lets the night weigh what is fair, and leaves his pride sitting there. A man like low smoke does not arise for show. He moves where the night goes, steady, dark and slow. He holds back the lightning, keeps grace in his hands. A man like low smoke still fills the room where he stands. The candle burns down, the shadows grow tall, the brush drums breathe against the wall. He hears his father in the guitar string saying, "Son, be careful what anger brings." So he chooses the road with no witness near, the one that costs but leaves him clear. Some men are mountains beneath their coat, some men survive by staying low. He leaves like smoke through the closing door, softer than footsteps on the floor. No one can name the power they feel, but something about him remains real. Velvet shadows on a burgundy chair, a single candle breathing warm gold air. He sits composed while the evening bends, like a man who knows how the story ends. bartender pours without asking twice. No cheap confession, no need for ice. He takes his time with a bitter taste. Some men know better than moving in haste. He has iron thoughts beneath velvet calm, a prayer in his pocket, no psalm on his tongue. The harder the choice, the slower he gets. He counts the cost before regret. Velvet shadows, iron mind. A gentleman leaves no mess behind. He does not fracture, he does not plead. He cuts the rope when the soul must breathe. Velvet shadows, iron mind. Turning pain into something refined. He walks through pressure clean and alive. Velvet shadows, iron mind. The city outside wants a piece of his name, a handshake deal with a hidden flame. A man he trusted has changed his tone. Now loyalty sits like a broken bone. He could expose him before first light, could turn one whisper into a fight. But he chooses distance over disgrace and lets old friendship keep some face. There is mercy in the things not said. There is wisdom in the path not fed. He does not punish to feel secure. He leaves the room and closes the door. Velvet shadows, iron mind. A gentleman leaves no mess behind. He does not fracture, he does not bleed. He cuts the rope when the soul must breathe. Velvet shadows, iron mind. Turning pain into something refined. He walks through pressure, clean and aligned. Velvet shadows, iron mind. The guitar hums like a guarded truth. Brush drums move with polished shoes. Every scar beneath his sleeve has taught him when to stay, when to leave. He is not made of marble stone. He feels the hurt when he sits alone. But he will not let a wounded pride drive the car where his future rides. Velvet shadows fold the room. Iron mind beneath perfume. No loud revenge, no bitter sign. Just a man who chooses his line. It made no sound when the truth came down. No slammed door, no bitter crown. Just a slow look through the barroom haze. like a man reviewing all his days. The candle shook in the window glass. The blues guitar pulled the evening past. He touched his cuff, adjusted his sleeve, and gave himself permission to leave. There are endings that do not need a scene. There are clean cuts sharp as a guillotine. He had every reason to raise his voice, but silence became his final choice. He made no sound, but the whole room knew. A quiet man had broken through. He made no sound, no anger found, just heavy grace on holy ground. He walked away without a claim, and left the night to hold his name. He had spent 10 years building something real, with honest hands and a guarded will, then watched one lie crack the foundation of trust, respect, and reputation. A younger man would have started fire, made the whole street know the name of the liar. But he had learned from older scars, not every battle deserves the stars. He knows control is a sacred thing, a locked jaw, a lowered wing. He keeps his soul from the circus floor and lets the truth find its own door. He made no sound, but the whole room knew. A quiet man had broken through. He made no sound, no anger found, just heavy grace on holy ground. He walked away without a claim, and left the night to hold his name. The brush drums whispered, stay composed. The warm guitar bent soft and low. He felt the ache behind his eyes, but refused to make pain advertise. Some men mistake restraint for fear, till the quiet becomes severe. He did not threaten, did not curse. He simply chose his own word first. At closing time, the chair sat bare, candle smoke in the velvet air. No speech, no shout, no final round. He changed his life and made no sound. After the last call, he remains with one hand resting near the stains of wine and time on the polished wood, thinking of all he misunderstood. The chairs turn upward, the night grows bare, but something noble still fills the air. He came to decide not to forget which bridge to cross and which regret. He listens to the silence after voices disappear. A man can hear his conscience when the room is finally clear. After the last call, after the noise, he finds the man beneath the choice. No cheering crowd, no neon crown, just the truth when the lights go down. He gathers his heart, he gathers his will. The world gets loud, but he stays still. After the last call, calm and tall, he answers only to it all. A job was waiting in another town, a chance to rise, a chance to drown. More money, yes, but less of his soul. A brighter cage with better control. He had a family depending on him, and dreams still burning at the rim. So he weighed the offer bone by bone in a bar that felt like a chapel of stone. He will not choose from hunger, he will not choose from fear. He waits until the right road makes itself sincere. After the last call, after the noise, he finds the man beneath the choice. No cheering crowd, no neon crown, just the truth when the lights go down. He gathers his heart, he gathers his will. The world gets loud, but he stays still. After the last call, calm and tall, he answers only to it all. The bartender wipes the counter, the guitar fades to thread. But somewhere in the quiet, word is said, not spoken from his mouth, not written on the wall, but understood completely after the last call. Beside the glass, lets the tempting offer pass. The door swings soft, the night stands tall. A man decided after the last call. A coat hung near the door tonight, dark wool drinking the candlelight. He kept it close like a second skin, ready to leave before trouble came in. bar was warm, the hour was slow, but a man like him is trained to know when comfort softens into chains, when old desire returns with names. He watches without suspicion, he trusts without being blind. He keeps a little distance for the shelter of his mind. A coat hung near the door, a soul prepared for more. He can love the room and still know where to go. No panic in his leaving, no coldness in his core, just wisdom folded quietly in a coat hung near the door. Someone from his past came through, wearing perfume and midnight blue. She smiled like nothing had ever burned, like all closed roads could be returned. He felt the old ache move inside, but did not let it become his guide. He gave a nod, respectful, brief, and chose his peace above belief. He knows some beauty carries a blade. He honors what was, but not what betrayed. A coat hung near the door, a soul prepared for more. He can love the room and still know where to go. No panic in his leaving, no coldness in his core, just wisdom folded quietly in a coat hung near the door. Not every return is a blessing, not every smile is a sign. Some memories dress in velvet and ask for borrowed time. He will not hate the former, he will not curse the flame. He simply keeps his future from wearing an old name. Before the dawn, the candle trembles, then moves on. No final wound, no reopened war, just a coat hung near the door. He paid in advance before the glass was poured, like a man who had already settled with the Lord. No need to linger, no debt to leave, no little hook on a tired sleeve. He chose the corner facing low, where candlelight moves soft and slow. The night knew him but said no word. The deepest men are rarely heard. He covers what he owes. He keeps his balance clear. He never lets tomorrow pay for yesterday's fear. He is a man who paid in advance, never asking life for a second chance. He takes the cost before it is due, does what a quiet man must do. No borrowed pride, no unpaid pain, no promise left out in the rain. He pays in advance, then walks away, with purpose sharper than words can say. He once watched death destroy a home, not just money but love postponed. A father's silence, a mother's tears, a house full of unspoken years. So now he handles everything before it grows a hidden sting. He calls when needed, leaves when right, and closes accounts before the night. He knows delay can harden, he knows neglect can spread, so he keeps his soul in order before he goes to bed. He is the man who paid in advance, never asking life for a second chance. He takes the cost before it is due, does what a quiet man must do. No borrowed pride, no unpaid pain, no promise left out in the rain. He pays in advance, then walks away, with purpose sharper than words can say. Some men wait until the damage, some men wait until the fall. He learned to meet the burden before it owns it all. Responsibility is lonely, but it keeps a spirit clean. He carries it with manners in a room of dark blue sheen. The tab is closed, the glass is low, the brush drums whisper time to go. No debt, no drama, no backward glance, just the man who paid in advance. There is a reservation under silence, one seat saved for private violence, not violence of the hand or tongue, but the inner wars he fought when young. He sits alone where the brass lamps burn, letting every hard year take its turn. A napkin folded, a menu closed, a man composed because he chose. He does not feed the chaos, he does not starve the truth. takes the broken pieces and makes them serve his youth. Reservation under silence, table set for self-control. He meets the man he used to be and forgives him whole. No shouting down the memory, no drowning out the ache. Reservation under silence for the choices he must make. He once let anger drive the car through reckless nights and doors left ajar. He said some words that cut too wide, then spent long years repairing pride. Now he tastes each sentence first, keeps the worst from becoming worse. A gentleman knows when heat begins and how a quiet breath can win. He does not trust the impulse, he does not worship speed. He waits until his better self can rise and take the lead. Reservation under silence, table set for self-control. He meets the man he used to be and forgives him whole. No shouting down the memory, no drowning out the ache. Reservation under silence for the choices he must make. The chair across is empty, but his past is sitting there. Old eyes full of hunger, old fist full of despair. He nods to that young stranger, then lets him leave in peace. Some men grow by fighting, some grow by release. The reservation fades away. The night has nothing more to say. He leaves the bar with steady breath, less afraid of his old self. The velvet booth holds his tired frame, but he will not put the night to blame. A candle flickers beside his sleeve, like a small truth asking to be believed. He has been judge and jury inside, where private men let old wrongs hide. But tonight he sets the gavel down and lets forgiveness keep its crown. does not pardon weakness, he does not crown the lie. He simply frees his spirit from asking no ghost why. The velvet verdict falls so slow, guilty of pain but free to go. He releases the years that cut him deep, gives his anger back to sleep. No courtroom voice, no public face, just a quiet sentence full of grace. The velvet verdict dark and clear, he will not live as a prisoner here. There was a man who took his trust, then left his name beneath the dust. There was a woman who turned away when winter needed her to stay. He carried both like iron stones through rented rooms and silent phones. But tonight he sees what bitterness costs, a second life for what was lost. He lets the memory answer, then lets the answer fade. Not every wound deserves a temple to be made. Oh, the velvet verdict falls so slow, guilty of pain but free to go. He releases the years that cut him deep, gives his anger back to sleep. No courtroom voice, no public face, just a quiet sentence full of grace. The velvet verdict dark and clear, he will not live as a prisoner here. Forgiveness is not weakness, it is not forgetting crime. It is taking back the keys from the jailer called time. He will remember wisely, but he will not kneel again. A gentleman can close the case without inviting pain. The candle bows, the verdict stands. He smooths his coat with steady hands. No chain, no witness, no falling tear. The velvet verdict leaves him clear.
He builds his life like quiet architecture, stone by stone beneath the weather. No rushing tower, no shining claim, no need to carve the family name. At a small round table in a blue-lit room, he sketches tomorrow through the gloom. Not with paper, not with ink, but with the care in how he thinks. He knows foundations matter, he knows the hidden beam. A man becomes his structure long before the dream. Quiet architecture built behind his eyes, a gentleman rising without touching the sky. He measures every doorway, he strengthens every wall. He makes a life in silence and lets no weakness fall. He cut out habits that shook the frame, stopped feeding guilt, stopped naming blame. He closed some windows facing regret, fixed old cracks he could not forget. He learned that discipline is art, a careful room around the heart, and no one saw the work begin. They only felt the strength within. He does not boast of progress, he does not show the scars. He simply keeps on building under dim blue stars. Quiet architecture built behind his eyes, a gentleman rising without touching the sky. He measures every doorway, he strengthens every wall. He makes a life in silence and lets no weakness fall. There are houses made of noise, there are mansions made of lies. There are men who paint the outside while the inside slowly dies. But he would rather build unseen, with honest wood and patient stone. A quiet man can make a kingdom out of standing on his own. The last candle lowers its gold, the warm guitar turns soft and old. He leaves the bar with steady pace, a quiet structure full of grace. A folded newspaper rests by his glass, full of old troubles and markets that pass. He reads the headlines then looks away, knowing the world will burn something each day. His cufflinks catch a candle's shine, like small gold moons beside the wine. He has his worries, but wears them clean, a quiet man in a late night scene. He has learned not every fire needs the strength of his hand. Some storms are only weather, some lines are where you stand. He folds the news, he folds the pain, lets the old ink dry again. No loud complaint, no restless plea, just a man becoming what he needs to be. In candlelight and dark blue air, he chooses wisely from his chair. He folds the world down small tonight and keeps his silence dressed in light. There was a time he chased every call, tried to be shelter for one and all. But even strong men must learn the cost of saving every bridge that's lost. Now he gives where the giving is true,
steps back when there is nothing to do. He does not confuse his heart with pride or let another man's chaos live inside. He keeps his peace in order. He keeps his temper low. The deepest kind of courage is knowing when to let go. He folds the news, he folds the pain, lets the old ink dry again. No loud complaint, no restless plea, just a man becoming what he needs to be. In candlelight, in dark blue air, he chooses wisely from his chair. He folds the world down small tonight and keeps his silence dressed in light. The paper says the city is breaking, the rain says nothing at all. The bar keeps breathing softly, blue shadows on the wall. He cannot fix the whole world turning, but he can guard the man within. So he makes one honest choice and lets the night begin. The folded paper stays behind. The quiet man has made up his mind. No final speech, no need to fight, just footsteps fading into night.
Blue smoke, courtesy in the room. A low guitar and a gentle gloom. He rises when an old man stands, offers the chair with quiet hands. No show of virtue, no noble pose, just manners deeper than anyone knows. He learned from pain but stayed polite, a dark-suited shadow in candlelight. He carries old damage but never spreads the stain. He will not make the innocent pay interest on his pain. Blue smoke, courtesy, calm and refined, a gentleman with a guarded mind. He has been wounded, he has been crossed, but never lets kindness count as lost. Blue smoke, courtesy, deep and slow, he gives respect where cold winds blow. No need to speak, no need to prove, his silent grace is how he moves. He remembers days of being ignored, left outside with an open door. He remembers hunger, remembers shame, and people who forgot his name. Still he greets the waiter with his eyes, still he tips well and never lies. A man can suffer, still remain a shelter, not another rain. He will not turn bitter, he will not turn cruel. He holds his own standard like an unwritten rule. Blue smoke, courtesy, calm and refined, a gentleman with a guarded mind. He has been wounded, he has been crossed,
but never lets kindness count as lost. Blue smoke, courtesy deep and slow. He gives respect where cold winds blow. No need to speak, no need to prove. His silent grace is how he moves. Courtesy is not weakness, it is discipline close. It is choosing not to poison every place a hurt man goes. He has every reason to harden into stone, but he keeps one room of mercy lit inside his bones. The smoke lifts thin, the candles lean. The quietest soul keeps the room serene. No grand reward, no guarantee, just blue smoke courtesy.
He entered slow while the room was dim. No spotlight ever followed him. A charcoal coat, a lowered gaze, a man refined by harder days. He heard his name in a careless joke, but never answered, never broke. He knew the truth was not so weak that it needed his mouth to speak. He let the insult vanish like smoke above the floor. A man who owns his spirit does not beg for more. He stayed composed, he stayed aware, with quiet thunder in the air. No bitter word, no table turned, just all the lessons he had learned. He stayed composed, he held his line, turned every wound into design. A gentleman with nothing to prove, let silence be the way he moved. A younger version would have stood, would have made the damage good, would have sharpened every phrase and burned the room with hungry rage. But age had taught him better laws, that dignity survives a pause. He raised his glass, then set it down, and never let them see him drown. He knows restraint has edges, he knows control has weight. He does not answer quickly when pride arrives too late. He stayed composed, he stayed aware, with quiet thunder in the air. No bitter word, no table turned, just all the lessons he had learned. He stayed composed, he held his line, turned every wound into design. A gentleman with nothing to prove,
their dignity. He chose the kind of victory that never makes a sound, the kind that lets a man walk tall when no one is around. The candle shook, the music slowed. He buttoned up his charcoal coat. No anger left, no debt imposed, just a gentleman who stayed composed.
One light over the bar bends low, pain in his hands in a copper glow. He has a list inside his mind of debts to settle, of ties to unwind. Not money, oh, but heavier things, promises clipped from broken wings. He takes one breath and studies the flame, a quiet man with a careful name. He does not run from duty, he does not kneel to fear. He asks the right question when the answer is not clear. One light over the bar tonight shows him the wrong from the almost right. He weighs his choices slow and clean between what is wanted and what must be seen. No shout, no cry, no wounded display. He lets the shadows follow away. One light over the bar shines through on a man deciding what to do. A business card lies near his dream from someone who wanted him not to think. A shortcut wrapped in a velvet smile, a little poison with expensive style. He could have taken the easy road, signed his name and dropped the load. But there are things a man cannot sell if he still wants to sleep with himself. He knows temptation whispers, but never has to scream. It wears a polished jacket and calls itself a dream. One light over the bar tonight shows him the wrong from the almost right. He weighs his choices slow and clean between what is wanted and what must be seen. No shout, no cry, no wounded display. He lets the shadows fall away. One light over the bar shines through on a man deciding what to do. He has lost before by choosing honor, lost a chair at someone's table. But a man who keeps his center leaves the false gold where it falls. He would rather walk home empty with his conscience in his hand than buy a kingdom quietly built on sinking sand. tears the card in half with grace, leaves both pieces by the empty place. One light fades into smoky blue, and he knows exactly what to do. Have a candle left on the table tonight, enough to show the glass, not enough for full light. That suits me fine. I was never for display. I learned long ago what shadows let you say. There's a bruise in the song and a crack in the air, a tenderness too old to still be called despair. I wear it well, like an old black tie, a little smoke in the lungs, a little truth in the eye. I don't need a room to understand what the years are written in my hands. Every line that came at a cost, every calm was born from something lost. Half a candle left and I'm still here, holding back the shape of fear. Let the long notes lean and fade, like the man these nights have made. No surrender, no disguise, just a low flame and tired eyes, and enough light left to know which rose to keep and which to let go. There was talk of forever once, in a hallway dressed for spring. But forever has a way of changing clothes and turning into other things. I never burned the letters down, never made a shrine of ache. I put them away like a grown man should, for dignity's and mercy's sake. That's a difference time can make. It teaches you to leave things still, to hold memory without worship, to choose calm over sheer will. The brush ne'er moves like soft dust across the edges of old trust, and the bass reminds me every bar how far a quiet man can go. Half a candle left, burn it slow. I've got nowhere loud to go. I'd rather sit with what is real than chase another borrowed thrill. No performance for the pain, no romantic wreckage in my name, and enough light left to know which roads to keep and which to let go.
strength is simply this: a steady breath, the thing you miss, a hand that doesn't reach again, a heart that doesn't make demands, a soul that keeps its shape through heat and leaves the room on quiet feet. Half a candle left, almost gone, still enough to see me home, still enough to gild the grain of polished wood and gentle pain.
He had every right to answer, every reason to be cruel, but he left the words unspoken like a loaded silver tool. There's a kind of strength in mercy that the bitter never see. He watched the anger rise up, then he let that river freeze. Some men call it weakness, but he calls it being free. Quiet mercy, quiet fire, burning low beneath his chest. He don't need to win the room, he only needs to pass the test. Quiet mercy, quiet blues, in the corner after dark. He forgives without surrender, keeps a match inside his heart. The piano plays behind it like a memory dressed in black. He could chase the ones who hurt him, but he never turns back. He knows revenge is heavy and peace is hard to earn. He lets the candle teach him how to stand there while it burns. He lets the night remind him some lessons don't return. Quiet mercy, quiet fire, burning low beneath his chest. He don't need to win the room, he only needs to pass the test. Quiet mercy, quiet blues, in the corner after dark. He forgives without surrender, keeps a match inside his heart. It takes a colder kind of courage to lay the weapon down, to walk away still wounded, but never pass the wound around. So he pays and leaves in silence, with the rain along the street. Quiet mercy on his shoulders, and the blues beneath his feet. Rain on the awning, slow as regret. Street lights trembling in the glass. He came in dry beneath a black umbrella, like weather knew to let him pass. He ordered nothing sweet or easy, only something dark and plain. A man who smiles without surrender, a man who learned from rain. He keeps his questions folded, he keeps his anger dressed. There are storms he never mentions, still sleeping in his chest. Black umbrella man, moving through the flood, never staining clean hands with careless blood. He bends, but he does not disappear. He stays composed when the road is unclear. Warm strings cry where the candle burns. He listens once and quietly learns. No thunder voice, no desperate plan, just the steady walk of a silent man. A photograph inside his wallet, edges soft from many years. A face he does not talk about, a life he carries without tears. He gave his youth to keep in order, gave his nights to making sense. Some hearts break into open ruin, his became intelligence. He weighs each word like silver, spends each breath with care. When trouble walks him smiling, he already knows it's there. Black umbrella soul beneath a low blue sky. He lets the jealous lightning die. He chooses roads that don't need praise, and turns from fire in graceful ways. Soft brushes tap like distant trains, and analog strings confess his pains. He is not cold, he is controlled, a quiet flame the dark can hold. There's power in not striking back when every nerve says strike. There's honor in a closed door on a dangerous kind of night. He knows the world will test a man with mirrors, bait, and shame. So he keeps his step deliberate and never feeds the flame. He leaves before the last song ends, umbrella blooming in the rain. The bar grows smaller through the glass, but his silence still remains. No witness to the wounds he hides, no banner for the roads he rides.
Ah. Night drapes velvet over broken street lamps. I walk like punctuation, quiet, final, clean. A blues riff chords where the smoke still camps, while the piano drops like a disciplined machine. I don't raise my voice, I raise the temperature with a glance that makes the room adjust. Your courage is paper, my calm is signature. The ink so dark it looks like trust. Count the breaths between the brass and bass. The spaces where I take my place. No rush, no fuss, no messy proof, just inevitability under the roof. I swear an obsidian oath in the neon rain, not to chase the crown, just to rename it. Deep kicks that like a measured chain. My head's glitter when I reclaim it. You call it fate, you call it cold, I call it control, elegantly told. Whoa, whoa. I keep my promises in locked harmony. Sub-bass rolling like a vault doors hum. They bargain with prayers and soft apologies. I answer with silence, then outcomes come. Brass stabs flash like a flashbulb warning. String rises climb like a thought you can't shake. I don't need daylight out on the morning, because I decide what dawn will take. You want a life that won't bend or break, so you reach for mine like a risky stake. Hold steady, listen to the floor, it's telling you who runs the score. I sound the dark with a glove finesse, turn fear to a suit that fits you best. Kicks hit deep, slow, nothing excess. Brass bloom sharp in my quiet chest. No pleading scene, no desperate show, just a hush that says you already know. Pads expand like a cold cathedral. Guitar bands confess what you won't say. I don't threaten, too medieval. I simply remove every other way. One step closer, let the night agree. Your future is safer when it's with me. Obsidian oak, sealed in sound, and the world slows down. If you felt the power, that's the truth. I didn't conquer, I introduced.
There is no sound when he wins, no shout above the band, just a slow breath leaving him, and stillness in his hands. He sits beneath the hanging light, dark suit against the wine-red wall. The world may call his silence small, but it has carried him through all. Today he faced a final test, a chance to wound the one who lied. The truth was waiting in his chest, sharp enough to split the night wide. But he remembered who he is, not what anger says to be. A man can hold a loaded truth and still set others free. No sound when he wins, no thunder at the door. He keeps his soul from breaking by refusing one war more. No sound when he wins,
No sound when he wins.
no crown, no crowded praise. A gentleman survives himself in quiet, unseen ways. The lie had cost him many years, friends who turned doors that closed. But he had grown beyond the need to watch another man exposed. So he kept the proof inside his coat, not to protect the guilty name, but because revenge would chain him to the very thing he blamed. He let the evidence stay folded, let the old resentment end. He chose a life that faced forward, not a courtroom in his head. He knows peace is not forgetting, it is choosing where to stand. Sometimes winning means releasing what could burn another man. No sound when he wins, no thunder at the door. He keeps his soul from breaking by refusing one war more. No sound when he wins,
No sound when he wins.
no crown, no crowded praise. A gentleman survives himself in quiet, unseen ways. Let the guitar speak in shadows, let the brush drums mark the hour. He has found a deeper power than making someone cower. He does not need confession, he does not need repair. He only needs the open street and cleaner midnight air. The candle fades, the room is thin. Nobody knows the war within. He leaves untouched by rage or sin. There is no sound when he wins.
The man in the corner booth sits alone with a whiskey glass and a voice like stone. He doesn't smile for the passing crowd. His kind of thunder is never loud. Cigarette smoke draws a crooked line across the edge of his black design. He wears the nightlight tailored true, the man in the corner booth. He sees the room but gives no sign. Every second moved by design. Behind his calm, behind his stare, there's ambition breathing in the air. The man in the corner booth keeps diamonds hidden under truth. No explanation, no excuse, just dark blues dripping from the roof. Man in a corner booth, smooth as danger, cold as proof. He never asks the world to move. He makes it shift with what he chooses. Outside, the taxis shine like gold. Inside, the piano plays control. He checks the door and checks the time. Every move has a reason and rhyme. A gentleman's life is a careful art, a steady hand and a guarded heart. He knows the cost of wanting more, but still he walks through every door. He doesn't fear the heavy crown, he only fears being dragged down. So he keeps his hunger disciplined, lets the late night lessons in. Corner booth keeps diamonds hidden under truth. No explanation, no excuse, just dark blues dripping from the roof. Oh, man in a corner booth, smooth as danger, cold as proof. He never asks the world to move. He makes it shift with what he chooses. Warm bass rolling like a black car slow, past neon windows and a moonlit glow. He lifts his glass to silence kept, to promises he never left. The chair is bare, but something powerful lingers there. The man in the corner booth is gone, but the room still knows who carried on.
When the bar goes still after midnight, he remains beneath the glow. The band is slowed to almost nothing, like a secret moving low. His glass is only half remembered, his thoughts are fully awake. He is counting what he must release and what promises not to break. There is a photograph inside his wallet, a boy with his father's eyes. He looks at it only for a moment, then folds away his softer side. He has made mistakes in silence, he has carried guilt with care, but he will not let yesterday decide the man sitting there. When the bar goes still, he hears his own heart clearly. No crowd, no noise, no borrowed mask, just the truth standing near him. When the bar goes still, he chooses who he'll be, a gentleman in candlelight, quietly setting himself free. Tomorrow he will make the phone call, say the words he used to fear. Not dramatic, not defensive, just honest, steady, clear. He will tell his son, I'm sorry, I was distant, I was wrong. I thought silence made me stronger, but love should not wait this long. Then he will listen without argument, let the young man speak his pain. A refined man can show softness without losing his name. He knows pride can look like armor, but it rusts around the soul. So tonight he lays one piece down and takes back self-control. When the bar goes still, he hears his own heart clearly. No crowd, no noise, no borrowed mask, just the truth standing near him. When the bar goes still, he chooses who he'll be, a gentleman in candlelight, quietly setting himself free. There are struggles men keep hidden, there are tears that never fall, there are rooms where healing starts with no witness there at all. He does not need a grand confession, no broken scene, no saintly pose, only one decision waiting where the late night music slows. The bartender turns the chairs up, the last candle loses height. He buttons up his dark wool overcoat and steps into the night. When the bar goes still behind him, something quiet has begun. A silent man walks toward morning, ready to become a better one. carries rain and silk tonight, a folded storm beneath the light. His shoes are shined, his face is calm, but thunder lives inside his palm. The window cries against the street. He keeps the rhythm with his feet. Nobody knows the calls he missed, the prayers he made with tightened fists. He don't complain, he don't pretend. He simply learns where roads must end. He carries rain in silk, soft as smoke, cold as guilt. Every tear he never shows falls where only silence knows. He stands refined, those sorrow spills. He carries rain in silk. His father's watch still runs too slow, like it's holding on to years ago. He hears advice from older days: keep your honor, guard your ways. So he turns from deals that shine too bright and chooses less to sleep at night. There's power in the word decline, there's peace in drawing one clear line. He may lose the easier gold, but keeps the man he has to hold. He carries rain and silk, soft as smoke, cold as guilt. Every tear he never shows falls where only silence knows. He stands refined, those sorrow spills. He carries rain and silk. Let the gamblers chase the flame, let the hungry sell their name. He will take the slower road with a cleaner, heavier load. Rain keeps tapping on the glass. He lets the cheaper chances pass. In candlelight, composed and still, he carries rain and silk. A quiet man pays twice sometimes, once in money, once in time, once for what the world can see, once for private dignity. He sits beneath the amber glow, where old regrets move soft and slow. His watch is worn, his collar clean, his pain precise and rarely seen. He never throws his burden wide, he keeps the broken parts inside. Not from weakness, not from fear, but to keep the evening clear. Quiet man pays twice and never sends the bill. He carries what he has to carry with practiced iron will. A quiet man pays twice but keeps his spirit nice. A gentleman can lose a lot and still look calm as ice. His son once asked why he stayed late, why he came home with tired weight. He smiled and said some roads are long, then hummed an old forgotten song. He never spoke of debts he cleared or all the failures he had steered away from those who needed sleep. Some love is silent, dark and deep. He knows a father, friend or man may bleed when no one understands, but when the morning asks for light, he gives it even after night. A quiet man pays twice and never sends the bill. He carries what he has to carry with practiced iron will. A quiet man pays twice but keeps his spirit nice. A gentleman can lose a lot and still look calm as ice. The barroom guitar gently bends like old advice from older friends. The candle shows a tired thumb, counting battles overcome. No one claps for bills made right. No one sees the second prize. He folds his receipt and walks away. Another debt beneath the day. The room exhales, the music sighs. A quiet man has paid twice.
Hey. The room is a cathedral made of smoke. Piano notes fall heavy, one by one. I wear my patience like an iron cloak, a king who smiles after he won. Blue guitar weeps in a minor prayer. Sub bass rolls like distant thunder. They speak my name with careful air, because they know what happens under. Not a scream, just a lowering tone, a colder law than flesh and bone. I don't rush, I let it burn. I watch the world in silence learn. Place the crown where the light won't stay. I rule the hush at the end of the day. Brass stats bloom like a funeral rose. Trap drums crawl where the fear still goes. I don't need cheers, I don't need flames, only the ash and the whispered name. I built my throne from the almost and yet, from every promise that couldn't deliver. Their gratitude tastes like quiet regret, a glass of night that makes you shiver. Our page drift wide like a winter sea, strings rise slow like a verdict lifting. They look for a crack, they won't find in me, because my mercy is always shifting. I give you space to kneel with grace, I give you time to know your place. No violence here, just consequence, a polished, patient influence. Hold the crown in the black owl's palm, I conduct the storm with a measured calm. Deep kicks land like sealed decrees, hi-hats whisper through iron trees. No savior waits in the smoke you pass, only the crown and the crown of ash. String risers climb like a slow eclipse, guitar bends sigh at the edge of myth. I don't destroy, I simply shift, turn gold to dust with a careful lift. If you want power, pay the price in sleep. If you want peace, learn how to keep. Ceremony ends and the shadows remain. My empire hums in a low refrain. Bow if you want, or stand either way. The crown is mine when the lights decay.